What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So many of you guys liked my Apex guide on how to get a 2K badge with Revenant. I thought I'd make another video here on how I got the Pred badge with Rampart. So smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get right into it. It was a bit of a messy start, but I definitely picked it up. You're gonna see that happen partway through here. On the drop, got a bow check and come across an RE45 here and an arc star. Try to drop down to where my teammate is at down here. Put a barrier there in case I could get an angle on the enemy, but I had to run up. Gotta get a shot on him. Got a quick knock with the RE45. Oh, down here. Spotted an enemy on the bottom floor, juked him out with the zip line. Came out with them with a full mag on the RE45. With my teammate there, it was an easy knock. Try to set up a few barriers to give us a bit of safety to heal. Mirage tries to sneak up on us and backs out once they see our Rampart barrier there.
Almost cracked. Got him.
Luckily, I was able to spot which Mirage he was there. I set up my Rampart barrier here to put some pressure on this squad here, because if we backed up to the wall, they would definitely come out of the building and be able to advance on us a little bit more. So I was kind of, I didn't want to leave this spot basically. Put some pressure on them with an arc star. Shooting at my teammate there through the window. This Valk decided to come out and try to push me. Luckily I used my turret. I got one. Now I tried to use my turret on this next guy here, but my vertical sensitivity seemed to be too slow. So I couldn't look down fast enough to get in. But luckily, my teammate Trippy here saved the day. 3 eliminations in, 608 damage. Filling up on some heals here. Putting some cover around the building just to give us an extra moment to heal up. The Rampart barriers are actually very undervalued. Switching to a Havoc over here, so I'm not fully reliant on my light ammo for both weapons. If you're wondering why I switched Evo shields, even though my shield was already full, it's because that shield had more damage on it, which means I can upgrade the shield sooner. So I figured that was a good option. So I currently have an alternator with a level 2 light mag and a Havoc with a 3x.
I have a heavy mag if you want it.
And a spare heavy mag, just in case I come across a flatline or a Spitfire.
I need an extended heavy mag. Thank you.
Or it's always good to give to your teammate if they come across something before you do.
I knew it, watch out, watch out. What the fuck?
Luckily set up a barrier there just in time to defend ourselves. This guy tried to block us in with the thermite grenade, but it didn't really work out for him.
Watch out, watch out.
Taking this ash portal to chase him because it didn't go very far. And got both of them. I'm now the kill leader with 5 kills. And you can see that was a bit messy so far. The game has been pretty messy for me. So It doesn't always require the most extreme amount of skill. You don't always have to be wall bouncing. You don't always have to be having the most intense movement or the best aim. Sometimes you just gotta have the right timing and positioning. And a teammate that's good, that can have your back. At this point, I'm not really too worried about anyone we come across. I'm kind of charged up, ready for the next fight. I decided not pick up that 2x there for the alternator because I like the iron sights on it. I would have grabbed that Spitfire if I came across it earlier, but I had way too much light ammo to switch.
Let's go to the ring.
So obviously I noticed we're kind of blocked by this mountain on our way to the ring, and it makes us take not a direct route to the ring. So we have to kind of wiggle over to the side here and take a detour if we want to make it there in time. We've got 2 minutes till the ring closes, and as you can see, we're still pretty close to the ring itself, so we got to make some distance between us and that ring. So Tripper here notices the squad behind us. I'm not sure if Drippy took him out there or if someone else did somehow, but
they ran.
It may have been these guys.
Oh. Okay, we can hold them here. You're pushing you, pushing you. Nice, knock one. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Take cover, take cover. Nice. Someone else here. Over here, over here. Someone else.
So immediately another squad tries to push up on us.
Pushing me, pushing me.
I set up multiple barriers on the side of this truck to give us extended cover. I wasn't making the shots. I wasn't hitting the shots very well on this guy. So I believe we do back up in a moment here. Whenever I'm having trouble hitting the shots on someone, it's usually because of the distance, because of how far they are. So in that case, I take cover, wait for them to push me, and it's a lot easier to hit them when they're up close. So he moves up, as I anticipated. Cracked one of them. 2 of them are still up. It's just currently me versus the 2 of them. Knocked Caustic.
Knocked one.
Took cover real quick. Rampart versus Wraither. And I have become kill leader again with 7 eliminations. Finishing off this Wraith with the gold knockdown. 2 squads left with 8 eliminations, 2 assists, and 1,465 damage.
There's ammo.
Trying to fill up on any last minute loot because we know the next fight we come across is going to be the last fight of the game. So we want to have every possible advantage that we can, which means shield batteries, med kits, positioning. Even though positioning was the one thing I was worried about here, since we weren't in the ring. The next team was most likely inside of the ring, and I was worried about them gatekeeping us here at the zipline. But luckily I did not see anyone over there. Trying to play it very careful as we try to figure out where the next squads are at exactly.
Watch out, they're coming right here.
So I noticed them up here. I decided to put some rampart barriers inside so we can immediately set up and take cover inside this building. Even though we're not in the ring, we have some time until the ring closes and we're not far from it. So I figured this would be a good spot for the time being. But if you're in a situation like this, it's probably better to set up in the ring if you can. This is just the closest piece of cover that I could find nearby when we first came across the enemy, so we set up temporarily. Here we start moving towards the ring more, so we could set up in a more secure location. We won't have to worry about the ring closing on us.
If they have the right kind of legend though, we'll be screwed in here. I hear them. Fuck, why is my game freezing? Why is my game freezing?
And good old Apex giving me some lag.
Every fucking icon that could possibly come up when it's having connection issues just came out. Oh, they're way
So now
out
we
there,
noticed
they're
the
way out
squad far across the map. I switched to single fire, see if I can get a few shots on them.
God damn, that's annoying.
They did get a lucky shot on me there, but luckily I have my barriers and a lot of shield batteries with me. And tons of ammo. I was not too worried, even though the distance was a bit scary. But I knew the ring was going to force us to move closer together. Oh shit. Managed to hit a few shots on him from across the map.
I don't know what they're shooting with, but I think they have a Kraber.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what weapon they were using at this moment, but it must have been some kind of sniper because they were doing a lot of damage.
30-30?
30-30.
One's on the side. Fuck, and we gotta push him. Okay,
So since the next ring is not really around us, we have to maneuver and find a way to get into the ring. Luckily, there was this little mountain here that could give us
you push from that side.
some cover and a way into the ring. Because since they're kind of held up in a building right there, so they're not really going to want to leave their position and come push us that hard. Since they have the good real estate. I managed to get a decent angle on them there, get some few shots in. Set up some barriers for some extra cover and boost some damage if possible.
We're gonna have to push.
At this point, we decided we're gonna kind of have to push them because we've got about 30 seconds until the ring closes in, and we have nowhere to go but forward. Even though they're shooting at us from that direction, it's kind of just our only choice.
Okay, let's go. They're right here. Oh. On me.
So that was a bit scary there. I almost thought they would get me there.
But luckily, I pulled out my trusty Sheila.
Come on.
My teammate Trippy unfortunately gets knocked after knocking one of them
Nice.
themselves. So
Hold on.
kind of a good and bad thing at the same time. Luckily, they had a gold knockdown shield while I take on the last guy, and I got champ. So I believe that was 9 eliminations there, and that is how I became kill leader with Rampart. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, ask me anything, and thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, and like the video if you haven't already, and I will catch you all in the next one.